We're on!
Right now, live.
Is it? Is it on right now?
It is on.
Well, then that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
I'll let you start off because I'm not talking tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Planet Wrestling's Planet Video. I'm Mr. Internet, joined by the Black Sheep himself, Bobby Doll, and we're here tonight to talk to you about the upcoming show this Friday, March 16th, Loxley, Alabama, at the Loxley Civic Center, Planet Wrestling. Please elaborate. We got a lot of information to give you guys about the autograph signings, about potential matches happening, and about the all-around awesome time it's going to be. We're going to have 2 autograph signings, one at the Piggly Wiggly. We're going to have the other one at the Cajun Meat Store, right down the road. And you're just staring at me.
This Friday night, just a couple days from now, Friday Night Fights in Loxley, Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I was doing? I was focusing.
Right.
I was focusing because of that big match that I've got coming up. Yes. I've heard stuff, Eddie went and got fitted. Yes, he did. Yeah. Chief Iron Claw went and actually just, had his own special dress made because he knows what's going to happen,
Wow.
So, but, I also heard about some of the stuff that basically you've been saying about how, I just dominate the show and I talk too much. So I just wanted you to.
I have never.
I
have never. Well, look, let's talk about that match. A loser wears the dress, lumberjack match. Wears.
See, I get jumped on because I say, what, layer.
The layer of
and then you say Wells and nobody says anything.
Well, anyway, you have a loser wears a dress, lumberjack match, yourself against Iron Claw. And you've talked about Eddie getting fitted for his dress. I'm going to play devil's advocate. What would happen, though, if Eddie won the match?
Well, that's not going to happen, but let me just say this, okay? Eddie, or Chief Iron Claw, as he likes to be called, I'm going to tell you what, the man's done just about everything in the business you can do, okay? He's a big man, he's a tough man, he's a strong man, okay? And I am not going to take that away from him. I've got the match basically cut out for me. But what, you've got 2 guys in there with a combination of about 50 years experience, all right? Both of us know how to get the win, okay? It's just a matter of who wants it the most. And I'm going to tell you, my personal opinion is he's in it for the show and I'm in it for the dough, you know what I mean?
Right.
So,
okay.
That's the bottom line is, I'm not going to walk out there in a dress, contrary to what all of the fans want to see. And, I'll tell you, who can blame them? I look good in a dress. I look good in a suit. I look good in really just about anything. Poor Chief, on the other hand, good night, Irene. He's going to be just doing the hula with the moo-moo. But I do have to get this out of the way.
Okay.
My daughter called me and said that, Granny, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, yeah, Granny's been basically harassing her. And
good grief.
Yeah, Granny told her that she's got the hots for me. And
wow.
Listen, she's a cougar. Plain and simple. She's a cougar, and I just need to get that. Look, I am taken. I'm sorry. I can understand why, but
words cannot. You heard it here first, folks.
Granny the cougar.
Wow.
Sits at ringside, hoping that I'm going to come out every single match.
That's incredible.
You can't blame her. But let's talk about this Friday night. We got a jam-packed show for you.
Yeah, absolutely. A double main event. Not only will you see Bobby Doll versus Chief Iron Claw in a lumberjack loser wears a dress match.
We got Ricky Rocket and Ron Horn
in a strap match. And I can't convey, if you've never seen a strap match, it's brutality incarnate.
You know what, that's the whole object of that match is that, 2 guys who just don't like each other have a common weapon, who just beat the crap out of each other. That's the kind of match that you have when you really just want to just kill somebody.
Absolutely.
If you want to just do some damage, that's the kind of match you have. Only at Planet Wrestling. Nowhere else.
That's the only place you're going to see it.
Nowhere else.
And also, I believe, now I have it under a good authority that
That's never a good sign.
that you spoke to Nick Bondage earlier in the week.
Yes, I did. Had a good conversation with him.
Now, what did he explain his actions about? I mean, I know you thought he should attack Justin Stone like that, but
we never even talked about it because we're men, and that's what we do. We don't like something, we take care of business. He didn't like what was going on, and he said he don't care who he goes up against.
Wow.
He said, Bob, he said, because that's my name, Bob. He said, Bob, he says, I'm there just to take care of some serious business. He wants to climb the ladder, and he wants to be the first one in Planet Wrestling to actually hold a belt.
Incredible. Well, I tried to call Justin Stone earlier in the week. Justin Stone, as many of you know, usually jovial. He likes the party, a very fan-friendly guy. He was not returning phone calls. I mean, the last I saw him,
his phone got turned off.
Well, I don't know. I can't. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Right.
But
look. Okay, Justin Stone. Just to be in Planet Wrestling is a major milestone in itself because you have to be the absolute best of the best in order to be in there. Okay, this is not a proven ground. Okay, proven ground are these other rinky dinks around here. All right, Planet Wrestling is the what you got to be at the absolute top of your game in order to be in there. As a matter of fact, some of the top guys are from all of the other rinky dinks around here are actually calling up and they want to take that jump. But the guys that are the top at the other places aren't good enough to actually start at the bottom of our, So, that's what's happening is that basically, this is not a proven ground. So then these guys are up there, and yet these guys actually want one thing, and they want to be the first person to hold gold in actually Planet Wrestling. And yet, that is that's an honor. That's a huge honor.
I also want to point out, Friday night you will see the Achy Breaky Kid with Sugar Lips.
Sugar Lips.
The previous show, Maze, for whatever reason, turned on his tag team partner, the Achy Breaky Kid.
Can I ask you this? What's the deal with the horse? Is it Pinky?
Pinky.
Explain Pinky to me.
I don't have a firm grasp of Pinky. That's never mind. But Pinky is more or less Sugar Lips' mascot, from what I say. I mean, he carries that thing around. You've seen him backstage carrying that thing around. It means the world to him.
Yeah, he actually carries it with him everywhere he goes, even to the bathroom.
I've seen that, and I mean, Pinky in and of itself is its own.
Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, tell the fans who don't know what Pinky is, because first of all, what you said that you don't have a firm grasp on it. Tell them exactly what Pinky is.
Pinky is a toy. It looks like a toy they used to use in the old days. The wooden
hobby horse.
The hobby horse. There you go.
Exactly.
Hobby horse. Thank you.
But it looks like Pinky is very unique. It's Sugar Lips. You can tell when you look at it. It's not your standard issue hobby horse.
Hey, what would be really kind of exciting is if the fans brought their own hobby horses.
Sure.
Hey, anything can happen.
You never know with Planet Wrestling.
So, also, my favorite's going to be there, the Nightmare.
Oh, Akuma Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare.
You know what? The man sends chills through me. He's old school. Oh, the new school flair. I mean, what? The man actually walks out, and yet people just back up because, he's eerie. He's very eerie.
And his skill in the ring
is unmatched so far.
We've seen him beat opponents down. We've seen him make them submit. I mean, the guy can get you from any angle.
Well, and also, the guy's so strong that if he locks something in on you,
it's locked in.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's almost like an alligator jaw. It just locks in, and it's not letting go.
Speaking of guys with tremendous physiques, simply amazing Kurt Matthews.
I love him, man. He is probably the next generation Planet Wrestling. He is the future of this business.
I've actually received a couple of emails this week, people thinking he's big time caliber right now.
Well, he's getting there. See, that's why, he's there with me, all right? Because I'm actually getting him ready, and I'm also grooming him. He is, he is getting there, okay? He's not there yet, but the guy is on his way. If you want to see a next year's superstars, this is the place to see it right here.
I couldn't agree more.
It's just unmatched. Anywhere you go, unmatched.
I want to remind everybody, this is going to be a Friday night show, Friday Night Fights, Loxley, Alabama, March 16th. Doors open at 6, bell time at 7.
Hey, take a look at this, man. I'm actually sporting like the new Planet golf shirt.
Right.
Okay? You know, golf shirts, tank tops. They even have Planet Wrestling underwear now.
I saw those.
You know, anything that you want in order to support, your favorite wrestling organization is there. I mean, it's all there. I even have talked to a guy that coming up was it probably like in April, I'm going to just have an airbrush thing there. What you can just come and just have a shirt made.
Awesome.
Anything that you want, you know what, guys, we're going to have it. It'll be there.
Also want to remind fans, autograph signings, Piggly Wiggly and at the Cajun Meat Store.
All right. Starting about 1 o'clock. We got guys coming in from all over the South, from like Georgia, Tennessee, Memphis, so, it's up to the traffic, but starting around 1-ish and ending a little bit after 4,
Right. Come on down, say hey, get an autograph. Will you be down there signing any autographs, or?
I don't know. I don't know. It's, I've got some fans that absolutely love me, and and I've got others that they just get on my nerves.
Well, yeah, that happens.
I mean, I don't understand it. Here, I am a legend in this business, and I get. What are you laughing at?
I was just smiling at the camera.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. No disrespect. I am getting serious disrespect from people like you, from people like Claw, and even some of the fans.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
You're kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of professional wrestling. No respect.
Really? So then
that's
what you think of me?
Oh no, you made a comparison. No respect, no respect. I said, well.
The Rodney Dangerfield. I'm more like the Andrew Dice Clay.
Well, okay.
Okay. You want to go on that one?
What's that?
You want to go on that one?
I'm not going to.
Fans,
touch.
you know what you actually see it here. He is tongue tied now.
I'd put you more as a Sam Kinison, but okay.
Ouch. Okay. Anyway, I want to address some things here.
Sure.
Fans like Gargoyle and even Front Row Fanatics. Okay, great bunch of guys. Come on out to our show. Come on out, check it out, see what's going on. Anybody can sit behind a desk and actually talk about something that they know nothing about. You said, well, I'm not going to say that it is the best show on the coast because da-da-da-da. Hey, guess what? Since day one, this has been the best show on the coast, bar none. And it's getting bigger and bigger and better every single show. Come on out before you say anything, before you judge anything. Come on out, okay? Come on out, check it out, enjoy yourself, go back and just soak in the wonderfulness that is Planet Wrestling. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
There you go. So, tell them what's going on.
All right, Planet Wrestling this Friday night, March 16th. You're not going to want to miss this one. Double main event. Loxley Civic Center, Loxley, Alabama. You will see the Black Sheep Bobby Doll, Chief Iron Claw, Loser Wears a Dress, Lumberjack match.
It ought to be just actually Chief Wears a Dress.
Well,
I mean, come on.
This is Planet Wrestling. Anything can happen.
Let's be for real. Anything can happen, and it usually does. Chief's going to wear a dress. Now, tell me this. How many drag queens do you think would actually show up just to see Chief in a dress? He might get dragged off.
Fabian might.
Wendy G.
Wendy G.
Wendy G. Wendy G.
Like I said, double main event. The second main event will be Ricky Rocket going up against Ron Horn in a strap match.
Strap match. Then there's Maze.
There's Maze.
Tyrone.
Achy Breaky Kid.
There's a big feud brewing back there on that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then there's also Bondage. Okay.
Party Girl Justin Stone.
Party Girl Justin Stone. And then you have the Nightmare. I mean,
Makoya.
It's a stacked card.
Absolutely.
It's a stacked card. We got Justin Overstreet, okay, and he said that he's bringing somebody with him, and I know who it is, but I don't know whether or not. I'll just tell you this: he's been in retirement for a while.
Wow.
That's all I'll tell you.
That could be any number of people, and like I said, you're only come to Planet Wrestling, find out who it is.
Well, I will give you another hint. You'll only see the best at Planet Wrestling. You know what? I have a no scrub policy. Plain and simple. No scrubs. Promise you that.
All right.
Except for you.
Okay, well, I appreciate you letting me tag along.
Sure. Also, you know who is also probably going to be coming in? Robert Gibson called up.
One half of the legendary Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah. You know, Robert Gibson wants to come in. I mean, there's people calling up every day. Okay? It's just amazing. Planet Wrestling is so exciting just to be a part of. Fans of Loxley, we are so happy to bring you this because, like I said, at that last show, it was so exciting just to see everybody having a good time. And also, Cougar Lips is also going to be there. Hot Granny.
Wow.
You know,
we may need extra security.
She said she's coming, so I'm going to save her a seat. You know, actually, man, I'm going to save her a seat right there next to the bathroom.
I may have to try to get an exclusive with Fighting Granny Mary. I would love to. I would love to hear her comments on Black Sheep Bobby Doll.
Talk to her.
I will. Granny, I'm going to come see you at the show. I'd like to get a few words with you. Just to get
know what she'll say?
What?
I just can't talk. I am just
flabbergasted.
You know?
Wow. Fans, if you've never seen Mary, you need to come to the show and watch her reaction to Black Sheep Bobby Doll.
It's just, you know.
Insane.
That's what happens.
Once again, mark that date on your calendars, March 16th.
Bell time.
Bell time is at 7. Doors open at 6. Always remember to come early because usually something happens before bell time. You never know.
You never know what's going to happen. Things happen when it happens. You know, we can't really control it. You know, guys want to dance, other guys want to beat other guys up. You know, that's just part of the business.
Absolutely.
Come on out, have a good time.
All right, well, I guess we're going to wrap this up. For the Black Sheep Bobby Doll, I'm Mr. Internet. We'll see you Friday night. Friday Night Fights, Planet Wrestling.